Today I'm sharing part 2 of manifesting 6 figures as a yoga teacher and really whatever it is you want. The energy around this topic is very potent, so I'm going to keep going on the manifestation topic and then go back to the other topic once I relay this transmission. Step 2 is intense because the war is spiritual, but the attack is psychological. So first we're going to look at the attachment to your external circumstances and how much you accept that as reality. If your emotional state is driven by the car that you drive or the numbers in your bank account, you have to do some work on being able to detach with the state of the silent witness in the back of the mind, watching everything that's going on, being in this world but not of it. The art of detachment, you're going to notice your nervous system begin to recalibrate, and it'll begin to heal itself. You'll begin to hold greater capacity to come to your center. And that's really key here, is that your nervous system is calibrated to the point where you are not affected by the external things that are happening in such a way that it takes you off of your center. This is an ongoing practice all the time. I highly recommend Kundalini yoga, lifting weights. There's many different things that you can do to be able to balance your nervous system. Pranayama is probably my favorite technique because it's effective, it's quick, and we have to breathe. The second thing is understanding the gremlins that are manifesting as others in this external world. But know that the call is coming from inside the mind palace, and that these inner gremlins are being represented by other voices from the past, from other people. Once you have increased capacity in your nervous system and you started to identify and acknowledge the inner gremlins, this is when you really have to go to war, and you really need to be able to take command of what the inner voices are saying. These are little whispers like, oh, yoga teachers don't make money. You can't do that. You're too old to do that. You don't have the personality for that. Any sort of thought that's actually blocking you from stepping into who you're becoming is an inner gremlin voice. It needs to be identified and completely eradicated. Or how about this voice? Everything you're doing is contributing to capitalism and upholding the state. You know, if you do that, you're pretty much worse than the colonizer. It's like, if these narratives aren't empowering you or bringing you some sort of solution or helping your spirit, they're blocking you from the identity shift. The matrix issued programming of these inner gremlin voices in your head are designed to stop you from your shift. So instead of reacting toward it, we need to start structuring. Most people manifest by taking action, doing vision boarding, and like some of the faith type stuff. I think that stuff is really cool and important, but I don't. I do it based upon identity, because this isn't about confidence. This is about narrative command. Who has the mic in your mind palace? Is it the gremlins or is it your future self? These inner gremlins are not flaws. They're actually the blueprints for you to step into who you're becoming on a cellular level. It's about being. The universe doesn't hear the words that we're saying. The universe responds to our vibration, our being, embodiment. You can't rewrite any simulation if you don't win the war inside here first. The war was placed in you by the matrix. So you either take back the mic or those gremlins are playing on loop forever. Let me know how this resonates.